Now let me invite one of the members of the new facilities team to give you the update on our growth plan.
Good morning. I have notes. Thank you, Monsignor, and thank you, the parish community, for giving me the opportunity to provide you an update on our planned new worship space. Let me start first with a small simile. Many of you have had the opportunity to construct a new home. My wife Kathy and I have done so 5 times in 5 states, and yes, I'm happy to say we're still married. But my point here is all about the upcoming process of selections. As an example, there will be interior and exterior colors. There will be the pews, not chairs. There will be windows, ideally stained glass, and the list goes on and on and on. Again, if you've constructed a home, you understand what I'm talking about. The strong desire is that the selection process will be a parish team effort. In the narthex, well, no longer in the narthex, I'm sorry, it's outside. They moved it on me. Is a poster identifying some of the areas where you have an opportunity to get involved. There are sign-up sheets near the poster. As well, there will be opportunity to sign up online or pick up a sheet as you're leaving and then drop it off at a later date in the collection box. You may select an area of interest where you have skills and talent, or just put your name forth as a candidate, identifying wherever assistance is needed. We're only forming teams at this structure. There will be more information forthcoming on each of the teams in the coming weeks. Monsignor and the new facilities committee really look forward to your participation. We continue this, what I call peel the onion construction process. You have to work through the process and peel the onion back to understand what's coming up next. So what I want to do is give you an update on where we are in the current process. First, let's talk about the diocese. We continue to communicate with the diocese on the design development phase. There will be another round of what they call the BRE, which is confusing to me, but it stands for Business and Real Estate. There's a group at the diocese that manages business and real estate. So in that process, we will provide more in-depth drawings, costs of utilities, preliminary schedules, cost fidelity, etc. Concurrently, we as an All Saints parish will need to go through our finance and funding plan once we begin the capital-wide campaign, which leads me to, and a segue into, the capital campaign, i.e. money. We are interviewing a number of capital campaign consulting firms, which is a normal process that goes on in the diocese when we're looking to build a new structure. This is nothing new. It's not managed by someone here within the administrative team. It's managed by a consulting firm. And I see someone shaking their head, so they've obviously been through this before. But that consulting firm in turn will do a feasibility study to confirm our initial beliefs on our funding assumptions. They will then manage the capital campaign, focusing on the process, the timing, etc. At this juncture, we're anticipating that the capital campaign will officially start somewhere in August or September of this year. The campaign itself, we're anticipating, will take about 6 months. And it provides, and if it provides anticipated financial projections, we could start to look at a building process, i.e. groundbreaking, roughly in a year from now. That's a long time, but the process, if you've gone through building, is a long process. And the build itself, based upon information from the general contractors, etc., we believe to be about a 12 to 18-month process. So it needs to be noted that we've already invested some monies in this process. We have done conceptual site plans, which a lot of you have already seen outside. We've done conceptual building structure, interior and exterior. We've already done water and sewer hookup, and our investment to date is approximately $200,000. And we're taking those funds from the building fund that we already have. So we as a parish community should be and are excited as we are at this next stepping stone. I want to note that Msgr and the new facilities committee are committed to continue moving this process forward, taking due diligence as we proceed. But let me remind you that as a parish community, here and now is your chance and opportunity to get involved in that overall process. I will be outside after services. I will stand back, social distance. I took off my mask so you could hear me. But if you have any questions, I will be happy to respond to those questions. I will hand out a sheet for you to sign up on. If you want to leave it here today, great. If you want to take it home and pray on it, wonderful. But we want your participation. Thank you.
Thanks, Jim, for the update, and your team for whatever you are doing. As Jim said, definitely we want to do this together. From the book of Proverbs, chapter 29, verse 18, we read, "Where there is no vision, a people perish." We have a vision, and we have our vision to live a life worthy of our calling, to grow as disciples, graced in the Eucharist, and at the same time expand our facilities so as to fulfill our mission. Some of our friends are just outside, they cannot be with, and this was intended to be just a fellowship hall. This is not our church. I know some of you want to kneel down, there are no pews. That's why we definitely try to make sure that we together will grow together as a parish and fulfill our mission here. Thank you so much, Jim and everybody.